Joining us today on the Daily Dive is Mr. Red Lake himself, Tim Twomey. Tim is a highly experienced geologist with decades of exploration work under his belt. Hey Tim, welcome to the Dive.
Hi there, thank you.
So first things first, how did you become known as Mr. Red Lake, and what initially brought you to the region?
Well, I think Michael Dane gave me that moniker when I called him the Red Lake guy, because we've been working together in Red Lake since the mid-1990s. And we both worked at Goldcorp. I was at the mine, he was doing regional exploration. And in 95, that's when we made the discovery of the high-grade zone, which has been the highlight of my career for sure. And spent 14 years there, worked with Michael on some regional projects, and then moved on to other places.
What's your history in the Red Lake area, and what made you stick around for so long?
Gold. I've never seen rocks like Red Lake that have such high probability for such high grades in my career. It's truly amazing. So I just loved finding gold, and we were doing it. So it was a lot of fun.
So Tim, outside of Red Lake, what other jurisdictions do you think feature the most opportunity for junior explorers?
Well, you go to where gold's already been found, but if you go to northeastern Ontario like Timmins, well, it's pretty hard for juniors to make deals there. So I'm really kind of bullish on northwestern Ontario because it's easier to get at as far as juniors making deals. Underexplored in comparison. So I think there's great opportunities. You look at other regions like the Hard Rock Project in Geraldton or the Rainy River mine that's going on. I mean, these are multi-million ounce deposits that are being found. So I think there's more of them.
We asked Michael Dane this previously and had an interesting response, but we'd like your take on it too. Do you think there are any more 50 million ounce resources out there waiting to be found?
Oh yes, definitely. And this is a bit of a long answer, but all you have to do is look at the history of gold mining in Ontario. And Timmins, of course, was the start. So in 1910, the Dome mine was found. Well, look at it now, and that's more than a century later. You know, there's been like 50 mines there. 70 million ounces of gold have been mined there. Many more to be found. Take Red Lake. The Campbell mine and the Red Lake mine, they weren't discovered until 1948. And that region now has what, 25 million ounces mined. Many more to be found there. So give it another, 30 years, it's going to be over 50 million in the Red Lake belt, in my opinion.
What are the latest projects you're working on? What exciting developments can we expect from projects you're associated with in 2021?
Well, Michael Dane helped me out with the one in Red Lake. He's actually, I got to tell you, Michael is really good at looking at the big picture of projects and how juniors can fit in with the geology there. So he got me onto the west end of Red Lake belt, which in my opinion is underexplored. And I'm associated now with Stone Gold Inc. So I'm kind of sniffing around for them. And Michael and I complement each other very well. He does that big picture stuff, and then I go in, and it's more like, sniffing out the gold, like, the Google search engine, find gold. Then we go and get the drill, and we don't call the drill the truth machine for nothing, by the way. So they're going to be drilling there. So I like that one because it is underexplored. And there's another one in Geraldton, right beside the Hard Rock Project, that recently got sold to Equinox. And the Tombill project right beside it is another one I'm looking at. It's also very underexplored. And these things amaze me, and I can't tell you why, but for the Tombill, right beside a multi-million ounce deposit, the last drill hole drilled on Tombill was in 1950. The last modern exploration was in the 1970s. So it's got huge potential, in my opinion. So I love doing that, getting into areas that are underexplored. And it may sound a bit corny, but I just love creating new wealth in the ground, finding gold. So that's always fun.
Okay, so finally, a question we ask all junior mining enthusiasts. What's your prediction on the price of gold for 2021?
Oh, Cassandra, there's a good one. You're as much of an expert, in my opinion, as anyone else, but you're going to see it go down in the short term, maybe, but I see it over 2000 again quite soon. Just look at the trouble in the world. My goodness, it's mind-boggling. I've never seen it like this in my career before. No one has. So I think gold is good in the long term, and I want to find more.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on the show today, Tim.
You're welcome. Thank you, Cassandra.
And to our viewers at home, don't forget to click that subscribe bell below. We'll see you next time on The Dive to talk all things small caps.